Hello, everybody, and welcome to this very special Instagram Live. I'm about to be joined by Billy and Louie from Little Mix The Search, and I'm very, very excited about it. It's now telling me that people are joining. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my Instagram Live. Billy and Louie will be jumping in on the Instagram Live shortly. Here we go. Here they are. If we can check the volume on my... Here we go.
Hello.
Hello. Hi guys, how are you both?
Yeah, we're really good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, very good, thank you. How's your day been?
Yeah, not bad. Pretty relaxed. We just went into college and did some art.
Yeah.
And
It was pretty cool,
not bad.
Very nice. A fairly normal day then in comparison to obviously last night when you were on national television. What was that like for you?
Yeah, it was really, really good actually. We the night before we went to our cousin's house and we just watched the boy band episode, which is cute. And then yesterday we obviously watched our one.
Yeah, yesterday was just a weird kind of day. We spent like the whole day from about 7 in the morning to maybe 12 o'clock at night, just glued to our phones, replying to comments and messages. It was pretty full on, but it was obviously amazing. We loved every minute of it.
Yeah, really good.
That's awesome. So obviously you both were in the mixed group, which is super cool. But initially you auditioned to Christina Aguilera. Now that takes some guts, I've got to say, and you absolutely smashed it. First of all, what was it like covering Christina? And second of all, what was it like performing in front of the biggest girl band in the world? That's pretty incredible.
I mean, I think for us, Christina was just like a no-brainer. We had to do her because she's obviously one of our biggest inspirations, and especially with that song, we love the sort of retro vibes to it, and it's something that really inspires our music as well. So we had to choose Christina because we couldn't not.
Yeah, she's definitely one of our most kind of our biggest inspirations, along with many other artists. But so we had to sing a song from our inspiration.
Yeah.
But it was, I can tell you, it was very, very nerve-wracking performing in front of the girls. I think once we got in there, we kind of relaxed a bit more.
Yeah.
We, got to know them a bit more because they were obviously just really easy to talk to. But going into the little room beforehand, oh god, our hearts.
That was weird. That
yeah, our hearts. We were desperately trying to compose ourselves, even though the cameras were filming. And
I feel like we didn't. It didn't really clock that it was filming because we were just sort of adjusting our hair and making sure we looked okay. Even though they did tell us, but yeah, that was cool. And then I think though when we went in, it was fine.
It was all good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was an amazing experience. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it helps that you're together, doesn't it? Because obviously being twin brothers, that's got to be a really great support, especially when you're going into something that you're not really sure about, because obviously there must have been such a long process before you actually made it to the TV, that even to get to that stage, you must have been pinching yourself. So obviously there was a audition process. So you submitted a video, there was an application, and before you get to the girls, I know that there's a really long process there. So when you got that call to say, hey guys, you're going to be performing in front of the girls, what was that like for you both?
I mean, it was so, I guess
it was
just
very
so,
surreal.
very different as well. We don't usually get things sort of TV related. We were really nervous about doing it because we weren't really sure how we'd fit in with the band. And we were really umming and ahhing to sort of take it up and do it. But, we just went for it because we thought how much we loved working with people. And, obviously it's such a great opportunity and it's just such a, big thing to do. So we
love like putting our creative spin on songs and stuff like that, and collaborating with new people as well. So after a lot of kind of deliberation, we were like, oh, we just got to do it, haven't we? We couldn't kind of pass an opportunity this big. And yeah, I think although it was a long process kind of getting to where we got, it was definitely well worth it. And I think our manager's really pleased as well that we did it as well. She's really supportive of us doing it. And so we are really glad we did it. Yeah,
that's amazing. And of course, deciding on an audition song must have been a whole kind of new experience, because obviously you probably performed, I know you've performed lots of other songs before. I've seen your YouTube channel. You've obviously covered Loyal, Brave and True by Christina. You've covered a bit of Billie Eilish as well. But what was it like for you to pick that final song? Did you have to have a few songs ready, or was it, no, we're definitely going to do Christina?
I seem to remember, it's so long ago now, as I can I seem to remember we had to sort of arrange 5 different songs. And obviously the producers, when they were auditioning us, had to hear them. And I can't remember what ones we chose, but I feel like the other ones were quite sort of slow and ballady. But yeah, eventually.
we had to choose that one in the end. It was
it's
just like just a no-brainer,
it's
really.
a fun song,
And it's
Yeah.
really because although it's a solo song for someone who's, you know, got absolute powerhouse vocals, we did manage to get in the harmonies and like take turns for riffing and stuff like that. So I think actually it's probably one of our strongest songs now, which will be a kind of our go-to for sets and stuff like that. Yeah.
Absolutely, it'll get the crowd going crazy. Also, on that note, when did you both start singing? Was it at a very young age? Was it when you were kind of toddlers? Did you sing in choirs, anything like that?
Yeah, literally probably from the day we were born. We'd open our mouth and start singing. No, maybe not quite that long ago. Started singing when we were like really, really young. Kind of entertainment was just always kind of in our blood, you know. That's so cringy, but we used to make like little Christmas films and the Christmas shows for our family at Christmas. We still do, but we won't talk about that. But yeah, we did that, and we always used to sing with like in our grandma's house, dancing on a picnic table in the garden. And she's got vivid memories of that, and she will tell everybody about that and give everybody a business card, which is so cute. But, yeah, literally from a really early age, we were performing and doing everything like that. But more professionally, I'd say probably 5, 6, maybe 7 years ago.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like when we got to secondary school and stuff, you just sort of get all those opportunities.
Yeah.
And then you know, we started doing some more radio stuff, and we did like a sort of national radio tour thing, which really just gave us some more opportunities and opened a few doors, which was really good for us.
Yeah,
that's amazing. So you got quite a lot of experience behind you, which obviously you don't really see so much of on the camera. I was just going to say as well, obviously you mentioned your nan just then and dancing on picnic tables. What was it like when you told your family you were going to be auditioning in front of Little Mix? How did that feel?
I feel like they were actually quite surprised, because we're usually, you know, we're usually very much for the sort of the live gigs and stuff like that. So I think they were quite surprised that we were doing some TV stuff, but obviously they were so happy. You know, our cousin, she loves Little Mix anyway, so she was like,
oh,
yeah, it was so cute.
Our
And
grandma was really, really supportive. She just couldn't wait to watch it. When we told her that there was like going to be a bit of delay because of coronavirus, she was absolutely gutted. She was so. But yeah, she came over to after our episode and stuff like that, and yeah, our whole family was really supportive.
Yeah, especially our mum as well. She always follows us so closely as well.
Yeah.
So did you sit down and watch it together, or did you not watch it? And you watched it together. Oh.
Yeah, we just watched it with our mum because yeah, we weren't doing anything that day. So we just sat down to watch it and just take it in. A
glass of wine and
Brilliant. But yeah, no, I was looking at your YouTube channel as well, and obviously you've got a new single called Rosa, which is out right now. I especially love the acoustic because it really does show off those beautiful harmonies that you both do together. And for me, during the show, I was just like, they may not fit the group, but these guys have a great future ahead. When it comes to harmonies and things like that, did that come natural to you, or was it very much the training that got you there?
Yeah, harmonies, I think because we don't go anywhere without each other. We're just glued to each other because, you know, we take the same subjects, we go to the same school. We've always been around each other. We practice maybe for like an hour after school every day, just because it's so fun and we love music. But because we've always been together, we've always just kind of had that sense of harmony. And I think once you've got kind of the bare knowledge of harmonies and you've got that kind of rough experience, you can really play with it and you can, you know, get to know other harmonies and stuff like that. And it's really something you can have a lot of fun exploring. And obviously our whole kind of musical journey for about 7 years has just been kind of exploring our range and harmony, and harmony's played a massive part in our vocals. Yeah.
I feel like we couldn't do a song without harmony because it just adds so much to it. And
Absolutely.
Yeah, I feel like that's what people recognise us for, which is nice. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But yeah, we're so happy with like the outcome of the show, and I think it's given us kind of that experience of like working with other people and kind of creating music with more people and collaborating with others. So that's been really kind of interesting to look at music with kind of a bigger spectrum of people, which has really helped us.
Yeah, and talking about Rosa as well, you actually sing, I think, in another language during the song. So can you tell me a bit more about what the song's about? Because obviously people might not know what it is. And yeah, we'd just love to hear a little bit more about it.
Yeah, so Rosa, we sing half in English and half in Spanish. I took that as a subject at school, and I can't remember much of it, to be honest, but what I can remember really helped us. And we've got some really nice sort of supporters in like Latin America and Spain, quite a few actually, and they've been, you know, messaging us and talking to us about like doing some Spanish stuff. And it's something that we've really wanted to do because we love the culture and stuff, and we're always in Spain. Um, exploring. Yeah, we honestly love it, and we're always holidaying over there and stuff. But yeah,
People have kind of wanted us to sing in Spanish for a
yeah,
really long time. And I think we were kind of nervous for to do it because we didn't know if people would, you know, kind of appreciate that
yeah.
we were
We really wanted to do it justice and
yeah,
make sure that you know, everything was done properly. So we reached out to those people, and they sort of helped us along the way, and they gave some pointers and stuff like that, and that was obviously so helpful. And yeah.
but people really like it. But the storyline about it is kind of just a dramatized version of like a couple of friendships we've had. Like
Yeah.
our friend Amy, she came from Germany to England, and now she's back to Germany again. So it's kind of we took on that kind of part of our life and wrote a bit about it. And
yeah, I mean, falling in and out of friendships, is that right? It's kind of, you know, saying goodbye. I tried to translate them. I'm not very good with that sort of thing. But it just sounds stunning. And I just think, considering you both just said, obviously you took it as a language, but to then singing it, it's a completely kind of different experience. I know that Little Mix did Wings in Japanese, which was unreal. And kind of going back to the girls, did you take anything from the show, like feedback or critique that maybe wasn't shown in the show? Have you kept that? Have you thought about that?
I feel like you know, Jessie was talking to us, and she was just like so supportive of us, and just like I feel like she was just sort of edging us to get some more confidence a little bit, and just to be a bit more you know, hold ourselves with a bit more pride and stuff. And they were so nice, honestly.
yeah, one thing they did say that kind of left quite an impression on us is that, you know, kind of we are a really strong duo, and that, like, you know, we should keep going us together. So I think that kind of filled us with a bit more confidence as well. Like, obviously it was quite intimidating working with people who were, you know, 7, 8 years older than us.
Yeah.
16, just started A levels, and they'd all had this wealth of experience working on cruise like that. So that was a bit intimidating, but they all put us, you know, they made sure we were really comfortable working with them, and we honestly love working with older people. It's so much less than
all our friends seem to be older than us. So it's weird. I don't know if it.
But yeah, I definitely think from the experience of doing the Little Mix search, we just took on board kind of you know, the fact that if we can perform as much as possible, that's just going to benefit us. And I feel like since February we've even improved so much. Like, obviously in lockdown, having the time to practice and do those kind of live stream gigs as well, and just, yeah, I think we've developed so much just taking on board the experience we had, and it was honestly the best time we've ever had. It's so good.
So
Yeah, I'm so glad to hear that. And the exposure is huge. And as I said, like when I watched you on the show, I was like, these guys are just so good. I mean, your harmonies, and also I felt that when you were put with the mixed group, you really brought it. Like, you could hear you with the group, and because you're so good at harmonies, you weren't overpowering, but you fitted just, you could work with any of those people in that room, which was what I thought was really incredible. And I used to work in A&R, so I used to sit in a lot of rooms and listen to kind of musicians and their music, and then I would kind of give them feedback based on that. But like, it takes a lot of talent to be able to walk into a room with people you don't know and then harmonize the way you do. And it's not just that, you're a two as well. You know, it's not just one of you, it's both of you with like 3 or 4 others, as it was in the show. And obviously you did Cake by the Ocean, DNCE, and that's a lot more upbeat in comparison to obviously the ballads that you mentioned you'd also kind of rehearse. So what was it like when they gave you that song? Were you like, oh, this is going to be interesting?
I remember going to like some sort of practice room thing, a rehearsal space with all the guys, and we had just like a little warm up thing that we were doing to sort of learn it, and everyone was showing their best riffs and runs and stuff. So we were all doing that. But then we really started to get into it, and I just loved the song. Actually, I feel like at start we were like, "Oh, this is a bit out there for us." But
They kind of announced, they announced that we were going to sing that song, and we were like, okay.
But then we really warmed to
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was a really fun song to sing.
Yeah.
It's like mega high, and then like it's a challenge, it really is, but it was so fun, and especially to put all that harmony in with such a an upbeat song was really cool. But we kind of just put as much harmony as we could in, you know, just taking our experience of harmony and stuff and just cramming it in where possible. Yeah. Fun song to sing. Yeah.
That's brilliant. And of course, I notice you guys are on TikTok, and you don't just do covers, but you also do some beautiful harmonies. And I noticed one that went kind of viral recently was the Little Mermaid voices. And a lot of people have been duetting it. So I thought I'd ask you guys whether you might be able to give us a little live demo. I'm putting you a bit on the spot here, but I know that the mixers will love it and so will all the fans. So
yeah, I feel like TikTok's great because you never know what's going to happen on there. Yeah, we just did this sort of like the song in Titanic. What's it called?
My Heart Will Go On.
Yeah, that one by Celine Dion. We just did like the intro thing, and people really liked it.
We can, yeah. Let's try it now.
What key?
Oh, I don't care about the key. I'm not good.
You ready? 1, 2, 3, and.
that is absolutely amazing. And the fact I just said that to you on the spot and you could just do that is incredible. I love The Little Mermaid and I can't wait for the live action movie, but that was just stunning. We love to hear that. I had to mention it because so many people were talking about how on point your harmonies were, and that's something that Little Mix have down. So the fact you were able to just walk in a room, own it the way you did, and for them to be impressed by your harmonies is something that I think is pretty incredible. Another thing I wanted to talk to you about was the incredible things you've been doing during lockdown. And I noticed on your YouTube channel, you did the Only You collaboration, which I thought was so beautiful. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, we know so many different artists from like around the world, from just like, you know, social media and stuff. And they're all so talented. And we just thought, we've got all this time, we're not doing anything at the moment. You know, no one can gig or anything and do shows. All our shows have been cancelled and stuff. So we thought we'd do a little sort of collaboration thing from where we were at home. And it was just like a case of getting people to learn this little bit of a song and send it in, and I sort of edit it all together. And it was just like such a cute thing to do. So many people like said how much that it was a bit positive and it was just a bit of fun, and it's just great, wasn't it?
I mean, I think because, you know, all the singers we kind of network with and all the performers we've got to know on social media and through gigging and live shows, they were just kind of really appreciative to actually do some singing, because obviously we couldn't get out and sing anything, and the song was really poignant as well, especially at the peak of lockdown. The lyrics are really kind of are really meaningful. So it's a really fun project, and we're so happy.
That it was so good.
Organised.
Everyone was so good as well.
Yeah.
So it was all organised by both of you?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I had the idea. What we were doing I don't know what we were doing. We just had the idea sat on the sofa one day, and just thought we'd go for it since we had so much time. And
but it was
really beautiful, the coming together during lockdown, and obviously getting so many different artists to come and be part of it. And it's been really well received. I noticed it's got lots of views, which is so lovely to see. But I have seen a really, really impressive cover, and that was Billie Eilish's No Time to Die, which is of course the brand new Bond soundtrack, which is coming out I think November now. Obviously that's been pushed. So are you both big fans of Billie Eilish?
we do like her. We definitely appreciate her sort of style and how different she is, and we're really enjoying her new sort of album and her singles that she's released lately.
Yeah, I mean, we love the fact that she kind of just is so different. Like, you know, nobody's ever seen anything like Billie Eilish with. Although we don't listen to loads of her music, we just really, really are so kind of appreciative that there's somebody like that in the music industry, like really dominating, somebody completely different. And it gives us a lot of hope and positivity for the music industry in the future, that, you know, artists like us who are a bit different, who are a bit quirky, you know, can make it. And it's just amazing that people are expressing their own kind of uniqueness and individuality. She's great.
And on that as well, I have to mention it because obviously Jade said during the episode that you were like Jedward but can sing. And I think Jedward obviously have learned and progressed so much over the years. But I wouldn't compare you to those guys because you are very different. I would just say that you know, what you bring to the table was so different and unique that I think that people from this show are now going to follow you and fall in love with your music, which is really exciting. But when she mentioned that, what was the initial thought? Was it, oh, we always get that, or?
Yeah, we do always get that. It's either that or the cheeky girls for some reason, which I do not appreciate. But yeah, that was very
I would never have thought that.
funny. But yeah, we were just like,
yeah, it's like, you know, it was a bit cringy. I didn't expect her to say that, and then for them to air it live on television, I was like, oh my god, that's a bit like
funny.
Yeah,
so
it was
funny.
so funny. Honestly, when she said it, we just like trying to hold back the laughter. It was so funny. Like Jade is really funny.
Oh yeah,
So
Good laugh, isn't she? Really fun.
Yeah, it was very funny. Yeah.
So talking about the girls, I've got to ask you this because everybody seems to ask it and have been asking on the Instagram live. What is your favourite Little Mix song, if you could choose one?
Oh,
Okay, so my favourite has to be Bounce Back. I just love it. I know it's kind of, you know, they took like kind of a sample from
Soul to
Soul, but I think I just love it. I love Holiday as well, their new song, and Breakup Song as well, and oh god, I love all of them. And Reggaeton Lenta, is it?
That's
Great song.
Yeah, it's so weird. We were writing our sort of Spanishy inspired song, and we were just sort of looking at different sort of Spanish songs. I think we were working out a beat or something,
Yeah.
and we came across their song with the boys, and it was so good. I love that song.
Yeah, we love all of them.
Yeah, they're very good.
We just love harmony.
And the harmony is so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen them live before?
We haven't actually. We're very behind with the concerts and stuff. We don't get to see.
Love to.
Oh, have we lost you?
Um,
Oh, you're back. You're back. You're back. Can you hear me?
We can. Yeah. Can you hear
Okay,
us?
we're back on track. Perfect. We lost a little bit there. So really, that I've asked so much to you guys. So I know there's been a few questions kind of coming through. You've got some really lovely supporters here. You guys are so talented and amazing. From Perry Cole, you've got Bobby's Eye saying you guys are amazing. You've got Brooke saying I could listen all day. We've got Jade's Biscuit saying I've entered heaven. There you go. Brooke saying my ears are blessed. We've got so much love here, which is incredible. So just to finish off, I want you guys to just plug your socials. Obviously, I know that you cover Ariana Grande, you cover Bieber, Sam Smith. Where can everybody go and follow you?
Yeah, so we obviously you can go and get our Instagram and all that stuff, which is very easy to do right now. But on TikTok, what we're called
On TikTok, we're _Billy _Louie, yeah.
Sure.
It's very similar to Instagram, but the underscore is the most significant part of it. And Twitter, we are Billy Louie 5.
Yeah.
But just search Billy and Louie and you'll find us.
We seem to come up.
Yeah, hopefully we will come up.
And then
anyway.
YouTube is just Billy and Louie. Billy spelt with a Y and Louie spelt IE.
And then Spotify and iTunes and Apple Music and all the above is just Billy and Louie.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, I hope everybody's going to go out and stream and download Rosa because we love it. And I'm really looking forward to what's to come, boys. Obviously, I'm sure there's an album in the works or something on its way. If there isn't, I'll be very surprised. We've got Little Mix's Confetti. Can we expect both of you to release an album anytime soon? Is there anything in the works?
Yeah, definitely doing some more songs and stuff. We're doing lots of writing. Yeah, definitely.
Lots of production as well. And it's going to be cool. We've got some exciting things coming up. Yeah.
Exciting. So we're looking forward to seeing lots more from you guys in the future. Thank you again for your time. And look forward to hopefully meeting one day. It'd be great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having us. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
See you.
Bye.